Morning light settles on her shoulders as she walks the quiet path inward. No mirrors, no noise of worldly hunger, only breath, only heartbeat, only truth. She hears iron humming beneath her ribs, a place untouched by vanity shadow. Every step removes another layer, revealing the soul she almost forgot. Wisdom rises like incense in the wind, carry messages from unseen elders. Their whispers guide her trembling doubts, turning confusion into gentle purpose. Zion in the truth. Zion. Sacred fire glowing in the center of her chest. She walks with freedom instead of pride, returning, return to the clarity she was born from. The world tries to pull her outward toward shiny dreams that never feed the spirit, but she learned the cost of empty glitter, and now chooses the peace hidden within. She lifts her voice into the open air, a humble chant shaped by healing winds. The rhythm carries her steady and slow, like a river moving toward the holy hill. Her heartbeat knows the way before her feet. She walks with freedom instead of pride, held by the stillness that lights her path. Night falls without touching her flame, for the flame lives deeper than darkness. She feels the ancestors forming a circle, their presence warm as ancient sun. A small prayer rises from her breath, simple, honest, free of ornament. Guide me toward the place I remember, the home carried inside every step. Zion, not a mountain, not a distance, but the quiet place where the soul bows to truth. Zion, the return to breathe, the return to purpose, the return to who we were before fear. steps into the morning wind. The world feels softer beneath her feet, for she knows her path, and her path knows Zion. deep in the soil of memory, stretching through years of hurt and healing. Bamboo spirit sways with the changing seasons, bending where others would splinter apart. Pain once sharpened itself against her, yet could not carve away her name. She walks with a hush in her breathing, a quiet rhythm older than the storm. The earth listens as she passes by, recognizing resilience in each gentle step. Breathe in the truth, breathe. Sorrow fell, she bends, she learns, she rises again, held by the freedom rooted in her core. Years of weight pressed hard on her shoulders, but the ground beneath always held steady. She learned the language of wounded seasons, translating grief into softer strength. Her voice carries echoes of long nights, yet nothing cracked the center of her being. Every fall became a quiet turning, every scar a doorway to deeper peace. Breathe in the truth, 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 truth. Storms may howl, but they never define her. She bends, she learns, she rises again, guided by the freedom braided in her breath. She remembers the time she stood shaking, facing winds that promised to take everything. But bamboo spirit does not fear breaking. She listened, swayed, and kept her soul intact. Roots held her steady beneath the soil, pulling wisdom from forgotten ancestors. Real whispers traveled up her spine, teaching her courage shaped by tenderness. Like green blades after the rain, like mornings that follow long nights, like the breath that steadies a trembling heart. Rise, not by force, but by remembering you were never alone. Rise, breathe in the truth. Settles across her shoulders, soft as the forgiveness she carries now. She no longer hides from the wind, she invites it to teach her new directions. Bamboo spirit glows in her silhouette, a symbol of the woman she has become. Strength not made of iron or defiance, but of roots that drink from deeper wells. Breathe in the truth, freedom, freedom. Storms fade when the soul refuses to break. She bends, she learns, she rises again, returning, returning, return to the calm she built within herself. Bamboo spirit standing in twilight, swaying but never falling from grace. In a breath lays the memory of survival, and in her roots the promise of tomorrow. I walk the morning streets with quiet fire, sun warming the crown I did not buy, woven from journey, breathe and memory, carried by the stories resting in my bones. My dreadlocks sway like ancestral branches, rooted deeper than the noise around me. They whisper names of those before me, teaching my steps to move with purpose. True in my stride, true shaken, returning to freedom within. Brick walls echo my gentle rhythm, one drop heartbeat walking beside me. No rush to mirror the world's illusions, my soul breathes cleaner without disguise. People stare unsure of the quiet strength, but my skin holds sunlight from generations. Each stone, each curl, each scar I carry shines like a lantern of unfiltered truth in my stride. Truth. Flicker on broken pavement, yet my path hums with deeper music. I hear the drums beneath the engines, guiding me to myself again and again. Truth in my stride. With a crown, without vanity, I stand born from roots no mirror can define. was older than fear. Oh, to the truth, return, return, return to the truth, return, return, return to the truth, return, return, return to the truth. Roots untrimmed, untouched, unchanged, I walk with the strength of those before me, free in the life they planted within.
Love rises from the soil like an elder tree. Its roots shaped by storms, it learned to survive. I place my palms upon the living trunk, feeling its heartbeat and so mine and calm. Branches sway with memories of struggle, yet the core remains steady through the years. This love does not run from broken seasons, it grows through them with deeper truth. Breathe in the freedom, freedom, freedom. Ooh, roots of love holding fast beneath my feet. In the healing weight of ancient branches, I learn how strength can feel like gentleness. Rain strikes the leaves with restless rhythm, but the heartwood stays unshaken by the sound. Love bends only to rise with greater purpose, carrying wisdom in each scar it keeps. I lean into the wind without trembling, knowing the tree has stood through harsher skies. Its shadow falls across my open chest, teaching my breath to trust the dark again. Breathe in the freedom, freedom, freedom. Roots of love guiding where the pain once led. In the healing weight of ancient branches, I rise restored by what refuses to fall. Night settles like a hymn on the horizon, and the quiet hum of I rest my palms on the living earth,
Warm soil rising gently with my chest, and the mango leaves tremble above me like an old friend calling my spirit home. Sacred herb glows softly in my hand, not craving, not escape, only communion. A way to breathe with the forest again, a way to ease the ache you left as light. Your memory sits in the golden hush, woven through the scent of summer rain. I feel you in the quiet exhale, guiding my heart toward its center. Breathe in the truth, let sorrow loosen where the roots embrace. In the healing shade I return, held by the earth, held by freedom. Birdsong drifts across my skin, carrying wisdom from unseen wings. I speak to the wind without words, letting silence answer with clarity. Herb rising in a silver ribbon, joining the sky in gentle surrender. It teaches my pulse to soften, to open the doors I once kept closed. Breathe in the truth. Light from your footsteps still lingers here. In the healing shade I return, finding my rhythm, blooming slowly. A final spark glows at my fingertip, lifting prayers into branches above. I listen to the drum of my heartbeat, steady as a path toward peace within. Breathe in the truth. Breathe, let the earth remember my freedom. Under the mango shade I rise, and healing walks beside me. Smoke sacred moment the world slows, and my breath becomes a doorway to truth. Every draw writes a mantra on my heart, teaching my bones to loosen their sorrow. I feel the herbs speak in gentle colors, guiding the ache toward a gentler shade. Breathe into the breathe, breathe. Let the herb carry what the soul can't hold. In this sweet herb symphony I return, where pain turns to peace in steady rhythm. Ash glows softly against twilight air, like a lantern lit for the spirit within. The forest listens with open palms, cradling my silence in its ancient breath. Each note of smoke becomes a turning, a slow unfolding of the closed places. I follow the melody rising inside me, where fear dissolves into warm horizon. Breathe into the calm. Breathe, breathe. Let the melody cleanse the hidden corners. In this sweet herb symphony I return, finding union between nature and soul. I press my thoughts into the gentle earth, letting the soil drink what no longer serves. The night hums low, a living choir,